What up, world? It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. The one and only Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. Click the like button. Like this video now. Click the like button. Like this video now. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. Welcome in. Thank you for tuning in as always. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for coming here to listen. Yes. Thank you for coming here to listen and learn. Thank you. Thank you for showing your appreciation and your positive support. Thank you for your kind help to my tribe out there, So, here we go. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. Today's video, I'm doing another fruit video about more berries. I'm doing this video about blueberries and raspberries. So these are organic blueberries. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. For those of y'all that know, I am 9 years alkaline, plant-based vegan. So I love my fruits, my vegetables, my herbs, my fasting. Right now I'm fasted. I'm not even gonna break my fast right now. I'm actually gonna go for a walk, but I wanna do a video while I'm still fasted, and I wanna show you the berries, the blueberries. But yeah, like blueberries and raspberries, yes. Blueberries and raspberries, yes. The berries are alkaline, berries. Goji berries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, blackberries. They're alkaline. They have a high pH level. So I have several videos on my page, Eternal Authenticity, on my playlist, my alkaline vegan food playlist. You can see my different information, my wisdom about the different fruits and vegetables. I give y'all facts and reminders, so raspberries and blueberries, they both have a high alkaline pH level. Raspberries, they have the seeds. They're good for your skin to glow brighter. Raspberries, they help your skin to glow brighter. Raspberries will help to remove mucus from your body, inflammation, mucus, parasites. It will help to flush all the toxins out your body. Raspberries will help to eliminate waste from your body. Raspberries will help to improve your cardiovascular health, your heart health, your blood, your circulation, your blood flow. Raspberries will help out improve your heart health, your blood, your cardiovascular health. You know what I'm saying? So raspberries are great. Raspberries are also great because they will improve your skin health. Raspberries are good because they will improve your skin health. Your skin will go brighter. Your skin will glow brighter when you eat more raspberries. And raspberries are a great source of antioxidants and, natural energy. You know what I mean? Natural energy, raspberries, alkalinity, high pH level, good vibes, raising your quality of life, improving your immune system, having more energy, helping to detox inflammation, mucus, parasites from the body, and improve your digestion. Eat more raspberries, eat more raspberries, eat more blackberries, eat more blueberries, eat more goji berries, eat more strawberries. They contain natural fiber, so it's good for your colon. good for your gut health. So you don't have to worry about, eating too much fruit or eating too many berries, because blueberries, raspberries, these berries are great for us. It's a myth, it's an illusion, a lie to say, oh, fruits are bad for you because they have sugar. No, this is alkaline, natural fruit created by God, so, you know what I mean? You can't be scared of eating blueberries. That's my bottom line. Like, we live in a society, in a world where people would rather, they'll rush and go drink a soda. They'll rush and go drink a soda, rush and go order a big bucket of chicken. They'll rush and go order, all this ice cream and alcohol and toxic junk food. But people are scared of the truth. People are scared of real foods. People are scared of fruits. People are scared and afraid of fruits and vegetables. People, they want to have all this people want to have all these explanations. People need all this evidence. People need all this evidence, all this proof, all this convincing for them to realize, for them to understand that fruits and vegetables and herbs will heal you. It's sad. I'm not here to debate with anybody. I'm not here to try to convert anybody. I'm just speaking the truth. But there's many people where they are just so hooked onto their old beliefs. They're hooked onto being ignorant that, they don't believe. They don't really become wise. They don't realize that by eating blueberries, by eating raspberries, by eating strawberries, blackberries, goji berries, that's a positive thing. That's a good thing you want to do to benefit your health, and like, many people are lazy. Many people, they make excuses. I'm a real coach. I'm a real leader. So I'm being the hero. I'm setting the example to help other people to become healthier and awaken. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. I'm a true coach. I'm a true alpha. I'm a true leader. I'm a true nutritionist. I'm a true healer. I'm a true messenger for God. So bottom line is, there is no excuses. There are no excuses of why you can't eat blueberries or raspberries or any type of berries. Literally, there's no excuse. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your situation is. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care what your skin color is. I don't care what country you're from. I don't care what language you speak. I don't care what kind of car you drive, or if you have a car, or what kind of clothes you have, or how many followers or likes you have. I don't care. God created blueberries. God created these natural alkaline fruits and vegetables and herbs for us to heal our body and live in wholeness with these nourishing foods, to help us live a great life where we are complete, we are healthy, we are nourished, we are satisfied, we are taken care of with our nutrition, our diet. We don't have to try to invent fake stuff in a lab. No. We don't need to be around that artificial fake stuff, man-made stuff, modified stuff. No, that does not exist in God's true natural kingdom. So, like I said, it doesn't matter who you are or how old you are. Bottom line is, literally, you will benefit from consuming blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, goji berries, blackberries, mangoes, figs, papaya, peaches, apples, seeded grapes, seeded watermelons, seeded honeydew melon, seeded, cantaloupe, cucumbers, all of that stuff. You get my point. I'm about this message. I'm about this life. I'm about this plant-based, alkaline, vegan, gorilla lifestyle. I am a gorilla, So I need to feed myself with real nourishment that's designed specifically for my cosmic DNA. I know I have Caribbean African blood. I know I have been on planet Earth in different incarnations. I know I have resonance with the Mexican Latino energy. Yes, I have love and resonance and connection with the different Latino, Brazil, Mexico, Ecuador. I have love and connection with them. The native, I have connection, I have love, I have unity, I have representation from the Native Americans, the Cherokee. I'm Cherokee, Seminole, you know what I'm saying? That's part of who I am. But also I have the Caribbean blood, my roots are in Africa. I know I was in Egypt, ancient Egypt. I know I was in I'm in Ethiopia. Oh yeah, Ethiopia. I know for sure I have, different, Caribbean spiritual energy from past lives and from my bloodline and all that, from Jamaica, from St. Lucia, Bahamas, out there in Brazil. You know what I'm saying? I'm worldwide, I'm universal, I'm global, but the bottom line is I'm consuming alkaline cell food that is of a high vibration and it will always benefit me. I'm not getting sick. I'm never getting sick. I haven't been sick in a long time, many years, truly, Yeah, sometimes they may have this pollen or allergy stuff in the air, stuff from the world, toxins, chemicals. It may irritate our nose here or there, but as far as for real being sick, I have not been to a doctor in many years. I don't need a doctor. I'm healthy. I'm great. I'm wonderful. I'm fabulous. I'm vibrant. I'm youthful. I'm productive. I'm energized. I'm awake. I'm strong. I'm powerful. I'm focused. I can keep on going forever because thank you to God. God has blessed me with knowledge, with direction. God has blessed me, and God is always blessing me with guidance, with resources, and with the simple things, with good health, So I'm not going to take this life for granted, So like I said, when you're eating some blueberries, this is, cosmic cell food, alkaline cell food. You know what I'm saying? This is food that will heal, that will revitalize our body, our temple. You know what I'm saying? Blueberries, raspberries. Instead of eating, drab, dry, stale, processed foods, all these, white bread, all these fake foods, these little bakery treats and, cupcakes and donuts and all these little pastry items and all this candy and snacks and all that fake crap. It's fake. Okay? It doesn't matter what the price is. It's costing you your health. Ooh, that's the bottom line. You can quote me, Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity, Sky Blackwell. It doesn't matter about the price, if it's costing you your health. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you think, oh, I'm just going to live this quick, cheap, fast lifestyle and it's just all going to be good, you're slowly digging yourself an early grave. You're slowly making yourself sicker. And that's why you're on a hamster wheel, constantly dependent. You're dependent on the pharmaceutical industry. You're dependent on the doctors. You go into the hospital. You got all these medical bills, all these physical ailments, all these sicknesses, cancers, diseases, all these problems because you have refused to be disciplined with your nutrition. You have chosen to ignore being responsible. You have chosen to be irresponsible. You have chosen to neglect taking responsibility for your diet, your nutrition. And that's why most of the world is sick and insane and overweight, because of just simple choices with their day-to-day food lifestyle. Most people are just in a rush trying to get something quick and fast, because they're trying to work and make money and chase stuff and do all this stuff. So people, they don't even know. They don't even know what real food is. That's the sad part. People are disconnected. People are disconnected from who they really are. Where this is a wake-up message for people. This is a wake-up call for humanity. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't even know who they really are. You have to really let people be. They have to be able to allow the information to come to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know this is what works. I know I'm on the right path. Sky Blackwell, eternal authenticity. I'm always protected. I'm always taken care of because I'm on the right path. I'm living a karma-free, positive, happy, prosperous lifestyle forever because God is on my side forever. And I am a happy, faithful, alkaline vegan for over 9 years now. So, the fruits, the vegetables, it's simple choices. You pick your medicine. Do you want to choose real, natural medicine that's from God that will really get you to heal and detox for real? Or do you just want to keep making excuses, brushing stuff under the rug, running away, putting yourself back, getting sicker and fatter? Just because you just want to so-called save money, but you're not even saving money because all that money, you're wasting it on, junk food, on medical bills, on cable television, on these video games and these fancy shoes and purses and material stuff. Instead, you need to go within and invest into your health. I'm always standing strong and tall consistently every day because I'm choosing to invest into my health and my well-being. I am prioritizing my mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual health every day. I'm making sure I'm prioritizing love and happiness every day, and I'm staying free forever, I'm living happily ever after with my wife and children. I'm growing old with my wife and children. I'm taking care of my wife and children. I know she is watching. I know my special queen, my special lady, my special woman, my twin flame. She is watching and she is happy to enjoy eating lots of fruits with me and our children. Together we're going to be feeding each other. So that's my point. It's your medicine. A lot of people, they don't realize, the reason why there's so much bad energy, so many problems, so much drama, so much bad vibes is because you're eating trash. You're eating poison. You're eating toxic waste, and that's why your interactions are terrible. You know what I'm saying? Food is how you can love yourself. Food is information, is energy from God, so the fruits, the vegetables, the plant-based vegan lifestyle, that's helped me to elevate my lifestyle, my spirituality. It's helped me to get closer to God. It's helped me to be more compassionate. I'm more compassionate. I have more empathy towards other life forms, towards plants, animals, and other humans. I'm more kind. I'm always real. I'm always down to earth. I'm always bold. I'm always powerful. Don't mess with me. I'm not to be played with, you know. However, I have empathy, you know. So that's very important for us to embody this energy, these true, natural, righteous traits from God, characteristics from God. We can really embody this higher level integrity when we're choosing to improve our diet every day with simple choices, you know, blueberries and raspberries. You know, let's start right there. It's all a frequency. It's all a vibe. You know what I'm saying? This is a peaceful, harmonious, respectful, healthy, high frequency. Blueberries and raspberries. You can't say nothing, you know. But if you're drinking all that alcohol, if you popping pills, taking drugs, you know, smoking cigarettes and stuff like that, drinking soda, eating junk food, cakes, candy, ice cream, cookies, all them little snacks and sugary stuff, you messing up your vibe. You're harming yourself. You're making yourself sick and grouchy, and you know, you don't even know who you are. You can't even see straight. You can't even think right. You can't even think clearly because you're so hyper-stimulated. You're so overstimulated with toxic bullcrap in your system. Many people, they are under a hypnotic spell. They're under a deep hypnosis. They're under a satanic sleep. They're under a deep spiritual sleep. They're being hypnotized and rocked away, rocked to sleep, and they're being led to the slaughterhouse by these parasite energies. You know, people are being misled. People are being fooled. They are being misguided, and they are slowly being led to the slaughterhouse because of their own foolish, poor choices. You know, you have to make wise, intelligent, responsible, disciplined choices. And that's what I'm doing every day. You know, when everybody else is hiding, they're pretending, they're wearing a mask, nobody wants to talk, you know, everybody's scary, they're making excuses, nobody wants to, you know, be positive, nobody wants to show any type of appreciation, nobody wants to collaborate, nobody's around, nobody has time. Nobody has time, right? Nobody has time, but it's okay because God has plenty of time for me. God has unlimited, eternal time for me. And I have unlimited time with God. So I'm grateful to God Almighty. Thank you for this unlimited abundance of supply of raspberries and blueberries that I'm able to enjoy and provide for my wife and children. Thank you, God. You know, real talk. Thank you, God. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. I'm fortunate. I'm privileged that I'm living this high vibrational, prosperous, healthy, peaceful lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So raspberries, blueberries, you know, take some notes and eat your fruits because a lot of people, y'all looking real shaky. A lot of y'all need to get y'all's mind right. A lot of y'all really need to get y'all's mind right. Straight up. It's back to basics. You need to go back to the basics. Focus on the fundamentals. Stop trying to be distracted, being lost in the sauce all over the place in the matrix. You need to slow down. Y'all need to stop eating all the time too. I haven't even eaten yet. I'm approaching about 24 hours liquid fast. You know, yes, I know people can fast longer, but I'm proud of myself, how efficient my body, my temple is, how I don't have all this crap inside of me. I'm having multiple bowel movements every day, like how I'm supposed to. A lot of people are literally full of crap. People are literally full of waste. People, literally, their intestines, that 25 feet long of intestines, they are clogged up with sickness, worms, parasites, mucus, You know what I'm saying? Dead flesh. You know, real talk. So a lot of people, like I said, y'all need to eat better. You know, fruits and vegetables, blueberries, raspberries, yes, but also fasting, intermittent fasting, doing one meal a day, practicing periods of time where you're fasting for 12 to 24 hours or longer, you know, consistently. That will really help out with your diet, with your colon, with your digestion, you know, with the intermittent fasting, along with applying a plant-based alkaline diet. You know, that's how you will truly see better detox results, you know, because it's what you're putting into your temple that matters. You know, just like when you're growing a mango tree, or you're growing any type of tree, a watermelon bush, or grapes, or whatever you're trying to grow, some chili peppers, some little berries, whatever you're trying to grow, some basil or cilantro, whatever you're trying to grow, or whatever type of tree that's out there. Do you pour gasoline and soda onto that plant? No. Do you pour toxic waste onto your plant that you want to grow? No. Do you pour chemicals? Do you pour chemicals and poison onto a plant that you want to see grow healthy? No. That's the bottom line. No, you don't. Okay? It's not up for debate. So we have to treat our body, we have to treat our temple with respect. Yeah, with respect. You know what I'm saying? You respect Mother Earth, you respect God, you respect nature, you respect creation, and you respect yourself by honoring yourself with real natural elements. Natural elements. Spring water, coconut water, burdock root tea, sea moss, mangoes, cucumbers, okra, avocados, arugula, kale, raspberries. You know what I'm saying? This is the way to go. Blueberries. You know what I'm saying? This is how you stay on the right path. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm concluding that message. I'm concluding this message on that. Take into consideration that you have to realize that your health is something that you need to be conscious of. Your health is something that you need to be aware of, you know, truly within yourself. You know what I mean? You can't be trying to cover stuff up and try to ask somebody in a white lab coat thinking they're going to know. Nah, a lot of those all them doctors, them so-called doctors and lab rats and those white coat lab doctors, yeah, I know some of them, they may perform surgeries for emergencies and stuff, but a lot of it is fake and lies. They're going to tell you lies. You know, they were telling me lies all of my life and I had to go and find the truth. I had to go and find the truth. I had to ignore the lies. Literally, I had to just buckle down and be strong and hold on and stand on this truth. And I'm never giving up. I'm never, ever giving up. I'm never, ever giving up. That's why I'm always winning and thriving every day. I'm soaring to higher new levels of success and happiness and amazing blessings every day. You know what I'm saying? So our health is important. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of spam, a lot of BS out there, a lot of distractions done by design, you know, and you have to just put in that work within yourself, you know, solo, and put in that time, put in that work. You know what I'm saying? You will see the results. You know, a lot of people, they're deceptive, they're deceiving you, they're living an illusion, you know, and they're not really solid within. They're not solid within. They're very shallow. They're very weak and frail and fragile. And, you know, they have a poor foundation because they are not rooted in truth. You know, they have infertile soil. That's why they have useless shrubbery. They have useless shrubbery and weeds and bad, rotten crops that don't even grow. You know, those type of people, you got to stay away from those distractions. You got to be aware of the energy, the vibes. You know what I'm saying? And instead, you got to move in direction, move in a healthier direction, you know, move in a natural, sunshine, organic direction, you know, a higher frequency direction, plant-based direction, such as raspberries. This will help improve the quality of your life. This is science. This is truth. This is facts. Thank you. So raspberries and blueberries are my fuel for success. So thank you for listening. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. Have a lot of great, good vibes and kind, passionate energy for y'all. So I'm happy y'all listen, and I'm wishing y'all well on your healing journey. Follow me, connect with me on Instagram at Eternal Authenticity, at Eternal Authenticity. Sky Blackwell. Message me to schedule a one-on-one nutrition and wellness consultation, a detox consultation. I will guide you. I will coach you. I will counsel you to heal, to lose weight, and to detox and move up to the next level in your health and well-being journey. At Eternal Authenticity on Instagram. Connect with me. Send me a message when you want to order some sea moss gel, alkaline herbal tea. I got ebooks with knowledge about plant-based recipes. I got ebooks with knowledge about herbal wisdom, you know, to help you to heal and select the right herbs so you can become healthier, and you know the benefits of the detox herbs, and I got the knowledge for y'all. So find a way to reach out to me, send me some good vibes at Eternal Authenticity. Sky Blackwell. Click the like button, like this video now, and y'all eat some more raspberries, eat some more strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, goji berries. You already know the drill. Stay blessed. One love. Thank you for supporting. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. Peace.